That's right, it's Wednesday, ladies and gentlemen, and that means only one thing. It's time for our G-Damn Pod, where we get to talk about whatever we G-Damn want. With your host, Jamie Nadrox, Magic Mike Winokur, Big Vin Dustin, Sean Graven Davidson, and the dead homie Blaze. The dead homie Blaze.
Back here,
I really like my timbre today. It's actually, I took a really deep long hit.
How low
So
can
now
everyone say Blaze?
now I have this low voice.
I'm excited to hear you. What's up, everybody? Welcome back. What's up, everybody here? How you guys doing? Welcome back, Blaze. Good to see you guys as well. First of all, is it episode 63?
It's 63, yeah.
Is it 63? Wow.
It's 60.
That's what the kids are saying on the streets.
We had 2 hiccups. Had we would have not had those, was it 2? 2 hiccups?
What?
Only one that I know of.
One that we're claiming.
One that we
maybe
claim.
So maybe that is only one. And maybe since we picked it up and did our G-Damn Pod, 1 hiccup. So it would have been 64, but nevertheless, 63, all up in the place to be. Your ear holes and eye holes. And
yes.
We hope that you're having a wonderful day out there in the interwebs. We have a wonderful show for you. We have some topics to talk about. I have a few bits and pieces of news I'd like to share with you throughout the topic sprinkling, but let's first of all go to our correspondent in the streets. I thought he was gonna put Sean on the screen real big like he did me that one time, make me feel hella awkward. No, but yeah,
there he is. Our correspondent in the streets.
So you're just like, okay, now what do I do? But kick a topic. You're just it's like, oh no, no pressure.
I think the big one we first got to get into is Astro World.
Are we doing it first?
I mean,
Are we doing this
I feel like
first?
it's going to take a little while.
Okay. Can we preface before this that in no way, shape, or form are we trying to say anything about anybody, and our fucking prayers and whatever go out to the people who died and got injured at Astro World.
Yes to all of that. First and foremost, I will be playing the role of the person who doesn't know. So you guys, describing to me, because again, I loosely know things. I know vaguely who Travis Scott is, but we'll play the game. Well, because I know if everyone else, there might be people who don't know, who watch this, and I've heard the name, I've heard Astro World. What's all the hubbub? So let's unpack it. Let's go. Do you want to go there first?
You want to do it, Sean, or do you want me to?
I will ask questions throughout.
I'll let you guys set it up, and then I'll just go on my rant after you're done.
So Astro World is an album by Travis Scott, and he decided that he was going to throw a festival. He partnered up with Live Nation, who we all know.
Dope.
And they threw on a fucking festival, and for some reason, opened the gates right as Travis Scott, the headliner, went on the first day.
Now wait. Now when you say Travis Scott, I'm a guy who doesn't really know a lot about
rapper.
hip-hop. I still would book like Kid and Play and Tone Loc for
Baby
events.
Mama.
Now, who is this Travis Scott you speak of?
He is baby mama or baby daddy to one of the Kardashians or Jenners. I think it's Kylie Jenner.
Okay.
He is a rapper. He has done some things that are.
He's got a McDonald's sandwich.
Yeah, he's got a lot of things. He's huge. Yes.
So there's a meal. There's like a value meal.
There was a Travis Scott meal.
He getting that McDonald's. He getting that Arches money.
He did a big Twitch concert, right? Like the whole 3D.
Oh yeah, he did a lot of things. He's
okay.
He's
so we're
big,
talking about a
he's
super
big on
duper
Twitch.
big,
he's big on
a big dude.
Huge.
Okay.
Huge.
Yeah. Very
Keep
popular.
it going. Keep it going. Very popular.
So his 2-day event kicked off with him opening, and 50,000 people were in attendance, and they opened the tiny gates, and he was on stage, and everybody was just like, let's go fucking run over here. And I want to get up to the front because he's fucking playing. And people got trampled, and yeah, things happened that shouldn't have happened. There was lots of discrepancies. I mean, 8 people died. A bunch of other people got injured, hospitalized, and whatnot.
but I think the bulk of it happened the second night. Correct.
No, they canceled the second night. It was on the first night.
Because the video I saw, like kind of during the day, it looked daylight at least. People broke through the gates and the barricade and kind of like bum rush security, but it didn't last very long. Cops came and kind of squashed them all back and got order. And then during the actual show, which looked like nighttime, basically the crowd was surging and people were getting crushed. Some people fell, they got trampled. I don't know what all 8 deaths were by, because they said, at these huge festivals, a lot of people have trouble breathing. You're so crammed in with these people, you can't breathe, you can't move. It's almost kind of a panic attack. It's, a heart kind of thing, breathing problem. But some people did get trampled. People are saying he didn't stop the show when he should have. He didn't address it.
The thing that got me the most about it, like, there's a lot of people who want to place blame of the entire thing solely on Travis Scott. I think this is incorrect. The blame of it has to be placed on a lot of people. First and foremost, Live Nation for letting that kind of event go down understaffed. 50,000 people. I heard they had 200 event security, which is not enough. I know it sounds like an extremely low number, but as far as I can remember in my security days, the rule of thumb was 1 security guard for every 100. So you would need at least 500 event staff to control that situation.
I want to say something again on the outside looking in, trying to play this devil's advocate, if I'm using the term properly. We book major events. We do stuff like Astronomicon and we do big shows and conventions and things like that. So I know firsthand on our end, a lot of the times there are proper insurances that you have to have, permits. 100%. A lot of the times the facility will be like, I need X amount of guys or gals, of people, of humans, securities on A, B, C, and they'll break it down for you. And it's not a suggestion; it's a or else. You don't hold 100%. Your deal at my establishment.
Right.
So
they'll be strict
that's
with
the part where I'm
those type. But when you fucking got this guy who can sell out 50,000 fucking tickets in a matter of days. Right, they're gonna fucking bend the rules for him because they want to fucking save.
And everyone's, placing blame. The security companies like, oh, we didn't have enough time and we couldn't find people. And Travis Scott's people are saying one thing, Live Nation. So of course, no one wants the blame. Everyone's trying to pass the buck.
Right.
But what I will, because I've been hearing stories. People got kind of out of it, like over the railing, and we're trying to tell security and event people like, hey, there's someone like trampled, they're dying. Like you have to help these people. And they just kind of got ignored, weren't taken seriously.
I've seen videos like of that.
Yeah. Like they basically had to bring a line of ambulances to like clear out people and like.
Which brings up a good point, because there's videos of people dancing on these fucking ambulances. So another point of blame I would like to fucking place is the goddamn crowd yourself. What the fuck is wrong with you? How many of y'all fucking trampled over someone? We talk about 8 people died. How many of y'all did it take to run over these people for them to die? And not one of y'all wanted to pick them up because you wanted to go see Travis fucking Scott? You should be ashamed of yourselves.
There's a scene, a true Halloween fan, I'm going to bring it back to Halloween Kills. There's a scene in Halloween Kills where everyone is just enraged and they're all saying chants and they're running up staircases and literally just throwing people to the ground and trampling them. And it's that mentality. So it's like, and I said, when I watched that, I said the same thing. I was like, that doesn't look real. That looks so over the top. It's not a zombie apocalypse. What in God's name would make, you know what I mean? But then you're saying this and you're virtually describing something that is pretty much like that scene where it's just like, everybody's just trying to get to a place, and whatever's in the way, and it's like so.
About like 50 or 100 people in that scene versus 50,000 people.
Yeah, fair. Right. Again, just trying to put a perspective.
Think
on
about
it
that actual size, Jamie. 50,000 people, biggest fucking stage I can even think of right now that I've seen in front of people was Blue Ridge Rock Fest this past year, and that was maybe 30,000 people, and it was fucking massive.
In defense of the security and whatever venue security, because I know that those guys and gals, it's their job to keep us safe. So in defense of them, what were they to do? Act like it's Camelot and hold the bridge with, like fucking socking people with batons? I mean, they're there to just make sure that if you surf over, they pick you up, they put you back,
they're
you
doing
need
their
medical
best
attention.
job.
At
that point right there, it was
on poor planning.
It's exactly 100%
poor planning. Somebody should have known first and foremost that it's like, come on, the guy who's on stage knows nothing about what barricades are looking like, what the crowd this area is really looking like, except for if he's going out there and doing a mic check before he goes on.
And to
so
speak
it's
to
like,
that,
it's whoever's putting this together, they got to have room for these ambulances.
You didn't time that shit out. You put him on fucking stage.
I mean, this isn't their first
and had 50,000 people fucking.
It really starts to look like
oh shit, Travis Scott is on.
Should maybe be looked at a little deeper because they are putting on this concert. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and the planning
at a lot of festivals, like Woodstock '99, 3 people died. Like the Who did a concert in 2010, and
they
like
are
10
never the ones that are being taken to blame for what is happening. It's always somebody who is, the guy on stage should have told them to stop. Well, the guy on stage sometimes has lights in his eyes and his sweat in his eyes and he's pouring and he can't see. He's not
that's another point though.
Wearing glasses.
Like we were blessed.
There's all types of different things that could be happening.
You're right.
Now,
you're right.
He might be to blame because it's his show. But I mean,
no. That's wherein lies the fucking problem right there. This is what I don't get. This is where I will put all the fucking blame on him because the police in that county,
they told him, you're right.
9:38 fucking whatever time it was, they declared this event, Astro World, a mass casualty event. They knew people died in there. He played for 37 minutes after that. 37 minutes. You're telling me not one of his people came up like, hey, man, some people died. This motherfucker went to an after party after it that Drake hosted who was there and then said that's where he heard, people died there. Are you kidding me?
That's where you do shift a little blame to him. You're right.
I can't say that it's factual, that it's hearsay. You know what I mean? It's maybe not the time and performance, but what I was going to say is we have seen personally both sides of the spectrum. We have been blessed on stage to be like, hold up, stop the show.
A few
Somebody's
times.
having a seizure. Yep. Let's make a hole. Luckily, the EMT, quick, fast, they were there, got the person on the stretcher. Everybody cleared out. We were
in less than 37 minutes, Travis Scott.
But you're talking about minuscule people compared to like fucking thousands and thousands of people. That said, again, and then
there's
the polar
no manager,
there's
no fucking tour manager. There's not one of his people that got told anything.
You're in your own world with in-ears in and you're rocking out and literally someone has to come up to you and be like, hey, you're like, what the fuck?
I can understand that. The shouting from the crowd, you have the in-ears, you can't hear that shit.
Like 100%. If it is controllable and you can, but if you're in your own world and you don't really fucking, I don't know. I'm not trying to justify anything and I'm not trying to make up excuses.
That's why I say his people. I'm not saying about the people in the crowd trying to yell to him. I can almost guarantee he didn't hear that shit because he's got the fucking in-ears in.
Yeah, I mean, like Blaze was saying, when we're on stage, like I can't see the front row of people. When I'm playing drums, I can't see anything. I can't hear anything. I can't see anything. So unless Dustin or George or someone's like, cut, or you, I keep playing. I don't know what's going on.
And if it's serious, I'm coming out there and I'm tapping both of y'all like, hey, stop it. We got to stop.
It's like, and
we rely on a person like you, Dustin, and that's the truth. And that's 100% the truth.
And that's what I'm saying. Travis Scott doesn't have one of those people.
Having people tap you and be like, hey, stop the show. Hey, can y'all open the side door so the EMTs can get in? Shit like that. Like, we'll go over the mic and say it if, that shit can be like, that's important. Like that, like, I don't know, man. It's a strange, it's a really weird dynamic.
I think there's a lot of people to blame, but I'll say it from what I've seen of this guy and the videos I've watched and the way he conducts his concerts and he talks to people. He's a punk. He wants to be a punk. That's his thing. He's a rebel and he's a bad boy of hip hop.
Punk is putting it nicely, but yeah.
Yeah, I was trying to be a little PC, but he's a fucking punk. And I think this is a prime example. He could have done more. It's not his fault, but he could have done more to stop things sooner and try to control things a bit. You know, like I said, I think these huge festivals where you got 50,000 people, and when there's a barricade in the front, and there was a lot of people talking about, oh, mosh pits, metal fans pick people up. This wasn't a mosh pit. This was 50,000 people trying to move closer
at one.
And at the front, you're going to get crushed. There's a metal barricade that you're up against. You can't go anywhere. So when all those people are pushing, there's nowhere for them to go. You know, and like trying to pick people describing it, like, we were so tight in there. If you had your arms up, you couldn't bring them down. So to say just stop and pick someone up, it's not
take
feasible.
a breath and you can't get your breath back. You know,
like you can't, you couldn't move, you couldn't bend, you couldn't move your arms. It was so tight. People were so packed in there.
I also want to assume
wasn't tight enough to where they couldn't try to hop up on the trunks.
I haven't seen any pictures. I haven't seen any videos. I haven't seen anything. I've just heard things. I've heard conversations. I haven't seen or watched anything. But what I'm assuming, and again, you can correct me if I'm wrong because I haven't seen, but I'm assuming when you're talking about this volume of people, the stage, I'm assuming, is elevated high. Mm-hmm. So where his feet are, in theory, is probably still 5-6 feet away from the first tallest person's head in the crowd. So when he looks, he's not seeing, but probably the first 20 rows he probably don't even see because he's just in theory if the stage is that high.
I mean, it was a proper big festival setup. It was a massive stage. The barricade was probably 20, 30 feet from the front of the stage. Like it wasn't a club to be.
Right. Okay.
You know, he was nowhere near the
thing. Now I want to see pictures. Now I want to look at things because I didn't have any. I was waiting for this conversation because I figured you guys would school everybody as with me as well. Because for those who really don't know, I mean, again, I've heard of dude. I know
a bunch of money-hungry motherfuckers cutting corners and not taking people's safety into account, and I got a serious problem with it. Everyone involved, I got
100% believe that. Yeah, he's right. Yeah, that's what it is. Very strong.
Poor planning,
very strongly worded. Right.
Cutting corners, trying to cram as many people as you can in there.
I mean, when we do again, I can't speak for anyone else. So I hate to sound like a broken record, but all I can speak to is what we've done and what we do. And when we do an event, I know we go through so many proper channels. At sometimes it's makes you want to rip your fucking hair out because you're like, dude, you know, like you have to have these proper documentations. You have to have this insurance because what if somebody, what if this, what if that?
Yeah.
You know, the what if clause. You know, what if God happens? You know, like whatever the case may be, you have to willingly be prepared for that kind of shit because when you're not, you know, and I'm assuming they had to have those precautions as well for this. That's why, you know, it's a shame that whatever they were didn't help out, I guess.
It's a fucking shame.
Yeah. I mean, as a performer, everyone wants to play stages and play to that many people, but as a fan, they're just dangerous, man. Like there's nowhere for these people to go. You cram them in there, they can't get to water. You know, once you're in there, you can't leave. If it's an all day thing, you're not going anywhere.
And that's the thing. And it's like I try to even with that, you know what I mean? I get moshing and starting a pit circle and all that other fun shit. That's all dope and makes me cheese. And it's like, yeah, that's rad. But like aside from it being like it's this world's about to blow up and that's the last ship. And everybody's pushing to be the people who get in before the door close, you know, like that kind of vibe. Like, I don't see nothing to push for like that. Like, you know, my hero's Adam West, and bro, I'll just see you from here, pimping.
Like I'm good from back here. You guys know they got them LED walls. Like I could see him in 8K. I can see this motherfucker in 8K. They got the whole LED wall up. You can just see it.
That's what I'm saying. That's my point.
I sound like an old man, the LED wall. The video.
There needs to be more.
The LED wall.
Yeah.
We used to do that. Yeah, I remember we toured with the LEDs.
God damn. No, but like, that's all I'm saying. I'm just like,
these things.
I don't want to, you know, again, I'm not trying to place blame on anyone because again, it's just a fuck situation from the sounds of it, all encompassing. But again, you know, like the type of level of people who would continue to keep pushing in an effort, like, again, was he throwing, you know, stacks of hundreds from the stage? Like something with, you know,
something
hey,
that
you get an
made
Xbox,
him,
you get an Xbox. And
I mean,
they just started coming in.
and
It was
he's
like,
done that before.
like
He's had 2
people were
counts.
just stomping people out for flat screens, or
He's definitely
Cabbage
had 2
Patch
counts
Dolls, or
in
give
the
me
past
reason.
that he had to go to court over inciting a riot. And we all know that on stage, you cannot tell the crowd to go do something violent. And then if they do it, you're held accountable. You know this. Every performer should fucking know that. I don't, you know.
Right.
That's common knowledge. So, and he did it twice.
Like, you know, he didn't point like trample that guy. That's not what happened.
No,
you know, it was a huge crowd that started moving, and people got hurt.
Right.
You know, it was just too many people, too tight of a space.
Right.
And like, you know, I see some
Not
festivals
enough
over in Germany,
barricades
like
to funnel people around, and maybe some different things that could have happened that could have helped.
yeah,
Well,
I mean,
let's
I
hope
just-
Split
that
it in
more-
half.
see
You
a
could
big
split it
show
in
at-
quarters.
I mean, trust me, you go and see The Weeknd or somebody at like Ford Field, they're going to have sections off where you're going to be, this is where you're supposed to be.
That's what I was
Your
going to
ticket is
say.
paid for, you're here and there.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what it is. You know what I mean?
Let's hope that in the light of this tragedy, that maybe there's some better structural, you know, like
Maybe they'll
things
be a
that they
little
come up
tighter
with.
on these fucking big ass goddamn
smaller
promoters.
clusters of barricades. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Because it seems to be like you can't just barricade from the
Something-
front. You might have to like go into like how you go into a box seat. Maybe you go into a certain, you know, like grouping. If you I don't fucking know, dude.
I
Like,
mean, it
something
might
has
have
be
to
done,
be
'cause
here,
this shit is
yeah.
just ridiculous.
Yeah, because I mean, like if you look at like Rock am Ring over in Germany and stuff, it looks like maybe every 50 yards or so, there's another line of
There's
barricades.
another
That's
barricade.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
telling you,
agreed.
it's,
So,
they,
like, you know,
they're trying
it's
to
not
learn
50,000
from their
people
mistakes,
surging.
you know?
You know,
Yeah,
but
man,
with
you
that,
get on
need
some
to pay
bulls
for
on
more
parade shit,
barricades,
it's
you got to
fucking
pay
over,
for more
bro.
security. So it
Right.
costs money, but you've got to do
Yeah.
it right if you want to keep
Right.
people safe.
Yeah.
Wow.
Right. And instead
Yeah,
of cutting those
safety has to
corners
come
so that
first,
fucking
that's what it is.
big boy conglomerates can fucking make all that like, dude, I don't even want to get into the math about it. There's also another side, Jamie, that you can dig down where this was a blood sacrifice for him to
I
Satan to
saw that.
fucking
Oh,
to get whatever
God.
powers he needs to be. Like, there's a lot going on here. I don't believe any of that shit, but
wow.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
Oh,
there's a
yeah.
whole other
Oh,
conspiracy
yeah.
on that side. That's a whole other episode.
that's a
Well, yeah.
whole different thing. I'll let you
Shit.
look into that, and then you come at us with the
Oh my
conspiracy.
goodness. I don't even,
I
yeah.
was reading it
Wow.
earlier. I'm like, I'm not going to go down that road.
Oh my
I wouldn't go
wow.
down that road if I were you.
Nope.
Jesus.
Nope.
Rest. Well,
Say some news.
yeah, and yeah, I'll kick you some news.
Oh,
First of
I
all, yeah.
guess
hey,
we're doing news now.
Transition into that.
Transition. Okay. All right. Well, Alazul Elu and legendary producer Mike E. Clark are officially working on an album together. Pictures leaked yesterday of them in a studio.
Mhm.
From what we know, most of the record is done and supposed to be some. I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna spoil that. I'm just gonna tell you that it is all.
Spoil it.
It is all real. It is
Yes.
all real. So know that. Also, well, speaking of them unholy lads, Camp Zool is this weekend
Yep.
at Terror Town in Williamsburg, Ohio. We got special performances from
This guy's
Blaze.
gonna be down there. He's gonna be there.
Damn it.
Boom. It only took 63 episodes, but I got it right on the first time.
See, you did. I'm still getting it. Yeah, hell yeah. We got Blaze. We got Buckshot. We got Boondock. We got they have a nice lineup going on for that. So if you are attending, safe travels as you make it to Camp Zool, and if you are on the fence, do not wait too long, because what you see may be memories of what you could have been a part of. So do not hesitate. Get your tickets now. Get your face rocked off. Go camping with
Is it camping? It's legit camping?
It's Camp Zool.
I know it's called Camp Zool, but it's fucking November. I don't know.
Maybe it's a day camp.
Do the Zooligans not freeze at night?
Hey, man.
I feel like I would be cold in November.
If you want to know more, get your tickets now.
I'm gonna get
seriously,
them
we're gonna
on
have
the
people
horn.
there. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of fucking broadcasting on Instagram and lives and all that shit. We actually have people that are there now that have been posting. So like,
That's true.
It is my job here to make sure that you
Jimmy
know.
Jobbers,
I don't want
he's
it to
down
be
there.
like. I didn't want it to be like, how the fuck he on the show and we ain't even know Blaze was going to perform somewhere. Like, yeah, that is going down this weekend. This weekend coming up. Yes.
Blade, it starts Friday, right?
I believe it's
Tomorrow.
Friday
Wait,
and Saturday,
no.
correct?
Friday, yeah,
Saturday,
Friday and
I'm praying
Saturday.
Saturday.
It's Wednesday. Why did I think it was Thursday?
Saturday the
It
13th.
feels like a Thursday.
Every Wednesday is our GDM pod. It is
What day is this normally on?
Wednesday.
our show's on Wednesday. That is today.
I've been
So you can catch
in
Blade,
the pots.
Boondock, Buckshot,
morning.
and the Alazul boys at Camp Zool this weekend. Williamsburg, Ohio at Terratown. That's for Camp Zool.
I
Don't
might
miss
even
out.
go. I think I'm gonna go.
I know. I heard. That's what I'm saying. You're gonna be one of my people there. That's gonna be in the streets, showing me and the ones that ain't gonna be there. What's up?
I'll show them the streets. I'll be live.
We have some things that going on as well. So we will not be able to attend, but I would like to live through the social medias, if you will, like I always do about this time, and pass it along to one of y'all for the topic. Because I don't know whose topic that truly was. That was a collaborative effort from like.
I mean, it just needed to happen. It wasn't a topic.
It was big news, and it's a topic that directly affects what we do for a living. So
it does.
I felt it. I felt it needed to get talked about.
Yeah, no, it's that's definitely. All right, let's kick it.
This is a big one.
He said, "Ooh,
you got one, Dustin?" I was like, "I've got a nice one to put up." If you
I have a pick'em that Jamie sent me the other day. If you would like to do that one,
if you got, it's good. It's good. It's a good one. It screamed RG damn.
That's a good one. That's a pretty good meme.
That's a pretty good one.
Put it up.
Put it up.
There we are. There we are. You just acquired a non-human 80s sidekick. Which one are you choosing? I'm gonna go to the comments too. I want to see what the people are picking.
Let us know in the comments. Chime in. Yes. Is it Gizmo? Is it Falcor? Is it Howard? Is it E.T.? Is it Ludo? Or is it Harry? Not the Hendersons, just Harry.
Okay.
Which one? Which one are you picking? We want to know. Who's kicking it off first? Let's go from the top.
Well,
Sean.
I have a couple of questions.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay, go ahead.
Ludo, I'm not sure I remember him too well. Is that from Pan's Labyrinth?
Was that the Labyrinth?
Which one?
The Labyrinth.
Which one?
That's the Labyrinth. That's not
Ludo. The Labyrinth.
Ludo. Yeah, Ludo. I believe is from Labyrinth.
Yeah, I didn't like that movie. It scared me as a child.
Yeah,
it was pretty terrifying. Those little things take their heads off and start rolling it around. Nah.
Yeah.
You're fucking out of there. And I also don't remember. I mean, I remember Howard the Duck being a terrible movie, and I believe it's also a comic. But what is he? He's just like a cop or something.
He's like
a sassy cop.
He's an alien from another planet, obviously.
Yeah.
We all remember the duck
Christmas
boobs.
But he does like to make the love with the human women, though. He does like to make.
He does. He's very lucky with the human women.
There's definitely some.
They're just hollering him out. Gizmo, E.T., Falcor.
He is.
I think they're just naming them at this point.
They're literally saying the ones that they would pick.
So
there's a lot of Gizmo in here.
It's a bit of a toss-up because
I can go down the line and tell you it's a toss-up. I won't even waste your time. I'll tell you it's a toss-up between two, and I'll tell you how we got there. Do you want to go first? Go first.
Are we going from the top, or why are we doing this?
Yeah, just go from the. Go from the top.
We answered all the questions.
Yeah.
Yeah. To me, it depends on what road you want to go down. Like, do you just want something fun to hang out with, or are you trying to like have?
It's your sidekick.
Because some of these have more, personality and can do a bit more than others. Like Falcor, you're not going to be able to play video games with Falcor. But I don't know. For me, I think
but you could fly him.
I think it's Gizmo though. For me, just as a fun little guy to hang out with. But fun side note, everyone knows I have a black heart and I don't have a lot of emotion. But Harry and the Hendersons, when I was little, I cried at the end of Harry and the Hendersons. Not Bambi, not Lion King, but Harry and the Hendersons got me when I was little.
Yep.
So you're gonna have Harry living in the garage at his house.
I mean, he just looks so sad.
He does. He even every time.
I just want to give him one right on the little chin there.
He always sad. He in a mood. Man, go away, dog. I'm trying to be happy right now. He's like, go away.
If I went out to dinner and Harry with me, I would get a lot of cool attention. So I would say I'm going with Gizmo.
Okay, look. I'm all right. Go. So you're next. Go now, Dustin.
Oh, here we go. Scott Murphy in the chat.
Murphy.
Yeah.
Howard. He's going with Howard the Duck.
Murph with Howard.
Murphy wants to get drunk with the duck.
It's a dope choice. Howard's good conversation. He smokes cigars.
right.
He probably drinks. He's cool,
sure,
man. He's a bar pal.
Right.
Brandy or something weird, you know.
He's legitimately the ultimate pick on this board for a sidekick because he would have commentary for you. Like a true.
He's the only
you
like
could discuss
good talker,
your plan
right?
of
Like,
what you're gonna do. You know what I mean? Like it's
right.
But,
I mean, if I don't know, if I guess I'd have to go Howard just cause like he'd be my drinking buddy. We could fucking smoke together. Buddy. Like he's just my little homie, you know. But
it would be dope.
if I'm gonna go, man, I could not do Gizmo. Like I want to do him, but I don't think I'm responsible enough. I really don't think I'm responsible.
Howard, damn, what? What up, Dustin? What up, Howard?
What up? What up? What up? He give you a little.
He give you a little. The idea he's gonna be around all the time. Like, what up, Dustin? What up, Howard?
Hey guys, I got a sidekick. I just want to let you know he's probably just gonna be walking around. Just he's cool though. He's cool. He smokes. He got good weed. He got good weed.
Yeah. Well, okay. So he picked Howard. It was a toss up between Gizmo and Falcor. Clearly, Gizmo.
My childhood, I would have said Falcor.
Gizmo would have been the choice because he's cute, he's small, he's way easier to house over Falcor because Falcor you're gonna have to try to build some sort of big thing. He's huge. Yeah. And he said, what would you do? I mean, Falcor, we'd be going out for like night flies and shit. So that's like I would kind of be down. We like getting high, flying around and shit. That'd be killer. So, like, yeah, man, Falcor all the way, bro. Because I know what's going to happen. I'm going to be sitting there. I'm going to fall asleep. Gizmo's going to eat shit. He's going to turn into more Gizmos. Then they're going to get wet. And then his grandma's 8. It's over, dog. It's over.
Mm-hmm. And we know how that movie
is. It's a bad decision. Don't do it, y'all. What do you got, Blaze?
I was thinking the same thing. I'm going straight Falcor. I don't care about where to house. I'll figure out a place to house him. He is a luck dragon. I'll take all the luck, and we will build some for him to live. And we will go out flying all the time. And I don't care. I was thinking, like, the only thing I was thinking at the time was like, damn, I'm going to have to clean up after Falcor's shit, right? But then I was like, fuck that.
True, though. I forgot about
somewhere
that,
else. We'll fly somewhere else. He'll take shits over there, and then we'll fly back. Like,
Blaze is going to have a tank bottle like Falcor. Go over there. No, bad Falcor.
He gonna be totaling out cars with doo-doo.
I mean, you definitely need to live in like the
good combo. We cool.
He got.
You need a compound for him.
Like Gizmo is too much.
Player.
Well, no, because he's a dragon. So doesn't he sleep in the clouds?
He is not a dragon. He's clearly one of those cool-looking dogs.
He's a Cocker Spaniel.
He got a Falcor.
I know like 4 people who had that same dog. It's like Clifford. Except I don't know. I don't think he got arms though. That's what's weird. I don't know. I'd have to see him again. I know he's dope and he yells
sure
a lot.
Flies.
Yeah.
And E.T. would have been fresh, but I'm trying to always figure out what the fuck he's saying and shit.
No,
like,
you want to go home too much. Like,
right. See you, bitch. Bye. Damn, home so fresh. Why you always around here asking for shit?
Right.
Go on with your
look, man. And no, Howard was another choice just because, for sure. He does smoke. He's of age to drink because he's banging chicks. So, I'm sure something's going on there.
Never seen Ludo. Don't know a thing about him. Again, Harry just got that storm cloud.
Yeah, I don't want your sad big ass around me. Now you talk about a shit that could take out a car. He could take out a couple of small vehicles. Look at that. That's him right after taking a shit too. Like, sorry, I know it's a big ass shit.
Better go.
When you're like, who's shit on the hood?
Stop it.
Stop. All right. Kick it out. All right. So everybody answered that one. That was good. Thank y'all for participating in the comments too. That shit was real.
What up,
I don't think y'all factored in like how we factored into the cleanup and the housing and feeding of these.
That's why you had to go with Howard too. Howard can't. He's self-sufficient.
Howard was probably the superior choice.
Right.
He probably shit. For sure. And like does a toilet deal all by himself and shit. So he's probably a take care of himself kind of guy.
Right.
Yeah.
You better get a job though, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Right.
But
You ain't just gonna be
like
around eating all the goddamn cereal and
Right.
shit, right? Howard.
Howard. Now, I don't
What
like
up,
this
Dustin?
motherfucker.
His own ass. Like,
What up, Howard?
What
Howard.
up, Howard?
What up, dog? Well, fuck you then, Howard. Like, damn, why you always going off with my sidekick? All right, so here we go. Other news. Knucklehead Toys, the Twiztid green mass market sets are now available, starting to pop up in a lot of stores. If you don't know if there's a store near you or located by you, go to the Knuckleheads Instagram account. There is a list of stores that have them currently, and more lists will be posted, I'm assuming, over the weeks coming up. Also, there is a brand new collector collector figure that's going to be available on srh.com. There are 3 colorways for this. It's dope. It's coming out on
I've seen the picture. It looks cool.
If I have my notes correct, it's supposed to drop on Pac's birthday, which happens to be Thursday, and it'll be 4:20 Pacific Standard Time. So that's Cali time. So that's Cali time.
R.I.P.
Specific time.
Yeah. Oh, is that what it is?
No.
Okay, all right. Yeah, R.I.P. Pac, for real.
No, it's specifically at 11.
It is specific.
Oh my god.
Well, whatever. But yeah. So 4:20 Thursday, srh.com. Pick up the brand new Pacalique custom figure. Collect. This motherfucker is dope. There's 3 different styles. There's a blue one, there's a green one, and a white one. I believe the blue one is limited to 100 only. So that's like the limited production one. I don't know how you get them or whatever, but head over to srh.com on Thursday at 4:20 PST.
Specific Standard Time. That's West Coast time.
Yeah.
Thank you.
3 hours back.
And don't forget,
Is it 3 or 4? I can't remember. But even now through daylight savings time? Doesn't it change somewhere?
It would have changed accordingly. Whatever it would have been in
no, there's parts
Eastern
of the
Standard
US
Time. It would have been
Arizona, parts in Arizona, I think.
That's Arizona.
But they're dope as shit. If you haven't seen a picture, I don't know. I don't think we sent you any graphics for that, but the graphics were posted earlier. Yeah, real shit. But yeah, the graphics were posted earlier. They look fucking amazing. And I don't know, I'm interested because I'm probably going to go ahead and pick up one myself. I'm hoping I get the blue one. The green one looks dope, but the blue one will probably be, because there's limited production. It's going to be the chase.
Limited.
Y'all don't even know.
Limited production.
Y'all don't even know. Pretty ill, pretty dope. Okay.
I saw something today that kind of made me raise my eyebrows.
What's that?
I can only do one. What is this?
Arby's is partnered with a vodka company, and they're doing 2 flavors, a crinkle cut flavor and a curly fried flavor vodka.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Now, A, if you could only pick one, which one would you go with? B, is this a gateway? Is this a dangerous thing? Like, are we going to end up with like Thanksgiving dinner vodka and stuff? Like, are we going to end up down this whole weird rabbit hole?
I actually have a fucking bottle in there. It's pickle whiskey. It's called it's spicy pickle whiskey. Let me tell you, it is the most disgusting thing I have ever tried. And you know how I be drinking whiskey, and I can't do it.
I think I had pickle vodka before, and it was equally disgusting as well. You would think it would be. You would think it would be better because it would be sour, so it would like cut away any of the alcoholic taste, but it does not. It actually amplifies it. It makes it more horrible.
Yep.
But oh god. Okay. First, let me note that I think that anytime a company, namely a name brand, a household name brand like Arby's, Burger King, any of those type of people, partner up with someone to do some sort of a novelty item, I always think that's cool. I always think it's smart. I think it keeps their name around. I think it's fun. I think a lot of Christmas trees will have this as a gag gift under them. So it's smart business. It's a fun product. Like, oh, how many shots of the potato one can you do? Right. Everybody's just like, ugh. But people would buy it and be like, yo, I'm finna I'm doing good. I'm finna crack that Arby's up and do a shot. Like God, it's so horrible. Jameson. But
so which one would you go with? Would you go crinkle cut or curly?
Curly.
Curly.
Okay, curly.
Curly.
I'm hoping it has a spice to it.
Yeah, they both sound extremely disgusting to me, but I would definitely go early.
I mean, it's vodka number
they are
one.
not as good as White Castle.
Ooh.
In true,
shots fired.
You know what? Make those faces in the comments if you will.
Stick to the meats.
In true mixologist fashion, I would suggest you use that in a Bloody Mary.
Interesting.
That's the only thing you're going to use it in that's not going to taste funky.
And
I think Blaze just figured out their catchphrase though. If it doesn't go well, like, Arby's, we stick to the meats.
Stick to the meats. That's good. That's good stuff.
Right. It's fun. Number 5 with a shot of there it is. You know what I mean?
That's a quicker way to either throw up or fucking throw up out your ass.
Right, sir. You still get your drink.
I'm guessing. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put that out there for the very minuscule demographic of people like myself who actually thought for like 3 seconds that you'd be able to buy that at an Arby's. This isn't a thing you're going to buy at Arby's. You're going to have to go to your local winery or
maybe Arby's
outlet.
In Canada.
Yeah,
they're
one
a
of the fancy places where all they sell.
What if they put one of
is
those
beer,
cantinas like
wine,
Taco Bell together and they just got their own little Arby's fucking bar?
Remember that?
We're Arby's.
Remember we were in New York and there was supposed to be a cantina where they were selling liquor inside of the Taco Bell. Holy shit, that was like
sure.
I ain't never done that.
Yeah.
I was like, hell yeah, I want to go there and have a drink and a taco.
But
I will eat the shit out of a steak soft taco.
Right.
I have an idea.
Oh, get me a little drink.
We went to that Burger King burger bar that had alcohol in Vegas.
Really?
Yeah.
That's weird.
The Build Your Own Whopper bar.
Oh yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Shit, yeah.
That sounds like a thing of beauty and glory.
It's Jamie's 4 patties and then like 4 patties worth of jalapenos. Just
Rio. They used to have one in Rio.
Can you actually stack them? Jalapeno meat.
You cut it like birthday cake.
Yes. Now pinch it together and dip it in some cheese and then into the deep fry, and you're
like
good.
A sandwich, like
Oh yeah.
Oh God, yeah. You're like then once you cut the slice on, then you lay it this way, then you eat it. Why even bother? But no, I love that. I love
comes out in like 8 days. I say if we can all find a bottle,
Jimmy can't
take a shot live on the next pod.
He's on it. I know he's on it. He should be on it right now.
We all to try it live on the thing. We were supposed to. Where is our cheese ice cream?
Where is the mac and cheese ice cream?
Jimmy ate it all. I know he did. That's
Jimmy,
I'm texting
episode
him right
59, I believe it was 55. We need to go back and source file this and fact check it. We had an episode where Jimmy, the guy who is the man behind the man behind the man behind the curtains in the social world, he was helping us. He placed an order for cheese flavored ice cream, and we were all supposed to try it.
Kraft mac and cheese ice cream, to be specific.
Check the goddamn yes. Okay, so we need to update on that cheese, that ice cream, and then now Sean is implying that we all get a bottle of this. Oh shit!
We all get a bottle. It has to stay sealed. We got to hear the crack on the pod, and we all take a sip and see. Live reaction video of this vodka.
Oh, man. Yep.
All right, yeah, let's get it. All right, I'm going to be on the lookout. Do we know, is it available yet? Who's seen that?
5
You
days.
were the one that's
out in 8 days.
8 days.
8 more days.
There's a countdown on their website.
Yes.
that means I got 7 days and 12 hours to figure out what location
Get it ready.
sells it. Yes. All right, I'm kicking my last bit of news, and then that's all I have for news. In my last bit of news, Twiztid Serial Killer Weekend, the old school oddity show, will be going down December 17th in Fort Wayne, Indiana, December 18th in Columbus, Ohio, and December 19th in Sauget, Illinois. If you out there and you hear me, get your tickets, get them where you can get them. Old school show, old school vibe, a lot of fun to be had. That's what I want you to know. That is my job. I am here to tell you about, and I told you about it. Wait, what?
Boom.
Oh, bam.
Boom.
He said graphic.
Yep.
Got it.
The graphic.
That was a lot of clicking on my part.
No worries.
As
you can see, it is a serial killer weekend. It's just a special homage and a throwback to the old school.
Will you be wearing those masks?
Oh man, those masks are a thing of obscurity and freshness at the same time. Yeah, that's been a while with those SOBs. But yeah, we've also been encouraging people to let us know on social media. If you follow either me, Paul's Pops, or official Twiztid, any of those, hit us up and drop the song titles of the songs you want to hear from the OG shit, because we want to make sure that if you are attending the show, that
you gotta say what you want to say.
The soundtrack, the playlist is crafted for you. So we want to hit those high points in your memory banks and make it fresh, so we can relive it all together and have a good time.
So
that is the intention.
What defines OG shit? Up to like what album? Add a few.
Damn, that's a pretty good question. Okay, so let's unpack that. Okay, so then let's say
let it go, Dustin.
Wait, what's he gonna say? Say it. Say what you
got. Gravy boat on
gravy.
The floor.
Oh my god, dude! I just read it across. It sounds like, what the fuck is floating across the bottom?
That's what we're going with.
Lame. Oh my god, we're gonna do a sound check with gravy boats.
Dude, it's gotta be one of the only ones I've never heard you play.
Followed by gravy boats.
I would say.
Yeah, we're doing a full set of just all gravy boat.
Gravy boat.
Oh god, just the whole.
You do gravy boat 32 times and then play one We Don't Die and then go right back into gravy boat.
Anything before.
Yeah.
I would say anything Green Book or before, I would consider for sure OG shit. To me, my opinion. All right, man. Peace. That's what I would say. I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. Do you agree on that, Dustin?
Anything pre-Green Book, or are you including
Green Book? I said Green Book or before. I would consider OG shit.
Okay.
I think that's me. That's me pulling it out of my ass right here, right now, because I have to answer the question. Yeah. Do you disagree or agree?
Green Book? I'll agree that's. I mean, it just depends on who you're talking to at that point, you know.
Okay.
OG shit for me would be old, Most Tasteless shit, but.
Most Tasteless, Freak Show, Mirror Mirror.
That's my OG, but Green Book is some other people's OG. But I mean, if you're talking just time wise, that was a long time ago. So I give it some OG.
He said, "Well,
shit.
if you're talking about time wise, then we've upped an hour." Yeah, see, die motherfucker, die. I feel you. There you go. What the fuck is the jam? Yes. See all right. Now you got people saying it for you. I see where it's at. We're gonna end up kicking a verse of it. We're not doing the break. I'm telling you. I'm saying
even like
now.
this, like
do
so high.
For it, we're not doing the goddamn break. You motherfuckers. All right. Well,
you motherfuckers, you.
You opened this can of worms. You opened it.
Right. I literally did, but that's okay. It's an open can of worms. Make sure that you hit us up on Facebook and Instagram and all the other accounts and let us know so we can see them there and we can respond back to you, because then we take screenshots and we write them down when we make the set list. So I appreciate you telling us here as well, but tell us there too so we don't forget, because I ain't remembering right now. And I'm not writing them down right now. So I'm just being transparent.
Well, at least all you'd have to do is get someone to just rewatch the show and right at the end point, and then once they pop up, you'll see them pop up. Just write them down. Mike Winnegar.
Oh my God!
I'm just kidding.
He said I was gonna say he couldn't even be on here. He ain't watching it again if he's not in it. He's like, this is a waste of my time.
Fuck you guys.
Oh, I
don't even want to be on the podcast anymore. Sean, you know what? We got to change that intro. We got to change that intro. He hasn't been on.
Well, we have a new year on the horizon.
That's true.
Maybe we can get a Christmas intro. If you're feeling a Christmas intro, make sure when you go watch this. If you're feeling a Christmas intro, go watch this video on YouTube and give it a thumbs up so we can see how many fucking likes it got. And if it gets a certain amount, which we're not going to tell you. We're not going to tell you where we set our expectations. That's not for you to know. It's for us to find out. And then maybe we'll do a Christmas episode or a Christmas intro. I don't know. But we thank you for
I'm going to back the camera up and I'm going to do a full-bodied.
We got to get Jonathan on here. He was our co-star, so he's like alum now.
Yeah, he's been on. He's been on the show.
The times, I'll tell you.
63.
Thank you so much for stopping by. Episode 63. It's been a good time. We hope you put a smile on your face. We hope we learned a couple things today. That the ice cream that we ordered, we never received, Jimmy can't. And we want to try that. And now there's an RB liquor that we need to have to try on here as well. So many, many things for us to try and for you to find out if they're horrible or good. Thank you for spending your time with us. Have a wonderful funkin' day.
Yes.